Welcome, collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. Let's go ahead and jump into your tarot read today, guys. So I'm getting told tokens, so we'll grab a few tokens to start with. So they're a little noisy. 1, 2. Oh, we had 3 pop out right away. Let's see what we got here. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Excellent. That's a good way to start your read. We also have the Strength coin. And we have Star. These are super positive coins to get. This is a great way to start your read. You know, it might be following your direction or following your North Star, and your Wheel of Fortune is about to change. You might be getting called on to change your own Wheel of Fortune and follow your guiding star. I want to know more about what these represent. I just get such a positive feeling off of them today, guys. It's awesome. So let's see what we got. We got this beautiful Infinite Energies deck. This is absolutely one of my favorite toddlerhood. Interesting. I feel a lot of learning in this card. I feel like, you think about toddlerhood. For little ones, everything is new. Everything is new. Everything is fresh. Everything is exciting. Everything is magic. So they're learning it all for the first time. I keep feeling like this is part of what's coming somebody's way. These beautiful, wonderful changes that are coming in someone's life. Because I do feel a change of the Wheel of Fortune. Like it's turning. It's turning. I do feel like somebody's going to get to experience a lot of positivity. A lot of positivity in their life, and it's going to feel kind of like magic in the way that things work out. Inertia. Oh, this is interesting too. Once things start changing, they're just going to start changing. So I don't know. We're going to have to keep pulling more cards because I'm still not entirely sure what's going to happen. But I have this distinct impression from this card that, like I said, once the change starts happening, once this wheel starts turning, it just, it just goes. It just goes. So somebody's about to receive a lot of blessings and a lot of changes in their life. A lot of positive changes. This might be why your Strength coin came forward. Things might feel a little bit like chaos once they get going. And it's not bad chaos, but it might be a little bit overwhelming at times just with all the changes that are coming through. Yeah. Life is so much easier when you keep your cool, the Polar card. So you're going to need to stay balanced when all of this starts happening. You're going to need to be able to just step back and take a breath and relax and try and think things through. And really I don't know if it's to make a plan for the future or investing for the future or just sort of deciding which way you want to go with this. Because I keep feeling like once the blessings start coming, they freaking roll in. I wouldn't be surprised if once we pulled tarot, we wound up with the Knight of Swords popping forward, because that is one of his meanings when he's symbolic. With this Polar too, I keep feeling like somebody went through sort of a period of like winter. Winter is kind of like that time for rest, for reserving or conserving our resources, waiting for a time of abundance. So I do feel like that is partly speaking to what's going on in this card. And it was like this time of conserving, perhaps this time of planning behind the scenes or doing all the groundwork for something. And then it's like, yeah, once this change starts coming, it just starts going. We have Forest next. Yeah. And forests they are full of life, they are full of abundance, they are full of mystery. You know what? I will tell you too, I do feel like a lot of uncertainty in somebody's journey. Because it's easy to get lost in the forest too, right? So I do feel like along the way in somebody's journey, they had to have faith that they were on the right path. They were still on the path. They haven't gotten lost along the way. Things were going to work out. I also feel I'm going to say it, and I don't feel it in a negative way, but it is uncertainty about the future path too, because just with the way things are changing, I feel like it gives somebody more options. And now there's a chance to perhaps consider certain things that had not been available to somebody before. Positivity. Absolutely happy. Somebody's got some wonderful blessings that are about to come forward in their life. And I feel like it's because they chose to keep working towards it. They chose to persevere. They chose to have faith that they were on the right path and to stay positive about their path. Mercury, it's about communication. This Mercury also does represent intelligence as well. I feel like there's more to this card than what I'm getting right now, though. I do feel like it speaks to communication. But I can't quite place it. We're going to have to pull some more cards. I'd like to get more clarification on that Mercury card and see where it sits. Spirit, can you give me more cards, please? Give me more clarification on this journey that the collective are going through, Mercury. Communication. Elderly. You know, that's interesting too. So I don't know if somebody's had, no, that doesn't feel right. This is not about somebody in someone's life who's given a lot of advice. That was my first take, but Spirit said no. Spirit said no. This is somebody learning from the past, and that's why we have Mercury and intelligence too. Somebody did their homework on whatever they were doing. It's like they researched and they learned everything they could about the direction that they were wanting to go, and this was part of this polar time. This was part of this time of conserving and sort of being a little bit cool, pulling in resources. We're going to try and figure it out and set the best groundwork. Somebody went and did a lot of research from what other people had been through, trying to attain the same goal or a similar goal or whatever they were after, and learning from other people's failures and learning from other people's wins. Whoever this read is for, this is somebody extremely smart. Pull it up again. I saw a lot of seriousness in this card. So once somebody set their mind to whatever this goal was, like come hell or high water, they were going to do their best to obtain it. They took this path extremely seriously. Savannah. I was a bit of this. I love this, Savannah. So formal learning is a walk through the zoo. Informal learning is a walk through the savannah. So I feel like somebody probably learned along the way too. There may have been some stumbles. They may have gotten bitten in the ass by something along the way. It does tie into this elderly card too, and someone learning lessons from whatever it was. It's like every little piece of information this person comes across, every experience they have, they absorb and try and make the most of it and turn it into something that's going to be beneficial. Midlife. Interesting. So you are not getting older. You are gathering speed, power, and wisdom. It is an honor and a privilege to be here. Midlife. I do feel like somebody's picked up a lot of knowledge along the way. You know that elderly card, like somebody's not elderly here. Okay, let me say that. Somebody's not elderly here. This is more symbolic. But I don't feel like somebody's extremely young either. I feel like somebody's been through a lot of shit in life. They've had a lot of different experiences. Maybe they've worked a lot of different kinds of jobs or lived in a lot of different places too. Like somebody's been through it and in a lot of different ways. And this is all part of this experience that they're pulling on too. Somebody is very wise for whatever stage they are in their life. For whatever age they're at, somebody is extremely wise. Thermal. Yeah, every great accomplishment is the story of a flaming heart. You know, somebody is extremely passionate about this journey. And that's what I could feel in this elderly card. And every time I look at it, it's the same thing. It's that seriousness. Like when somebody set their mind to this is where they were going. And they were going to do their damnedest to make sure that they were as educated as possible so that they could take the best advantage of whatever opportunities were coming their way. I think this is part of why somebody winds up being so successful, is because they took so much time and effort into putting in the groundwork to be able to obtain this. It's interesting. We have this melancholy card. I do feel like at times somebody's been worried about the path that they've taken. I think somebody's faith in their path has been tested. I don't feel like it was once. I do feel like it was multiple times. I feel like this is part of their learning. This is somebody, because they've been through so much shit in life too, they've always learned how to pick themselves up. So this melancholy has never knocked this person on their ass and kept them there. Okay, it might have knocked them down, but they've always found a way to pick themselves up. This is part of their skills, and I gotta tell you, this is part of why somebody is going to find so much success in what they're doing. Love. Interesting. And we have death as well. Death is transformation. Every end is the beginning of something else, right? There's transitions here. I do feel, I gotta tell you, this love card, I don't know if this person has family around them who sort of encouraged them, or close caring connections who have sort of been there through this person's kind of through thick and thin. I feel like they have a very close circle to whoever this is. So whoever the love connection would be, it would not be like somebody who has a humongous group of friends. And everybody, all they got like 20, 30 people they can always count on when shit goes rough. No, this would be like 1 or 2 people. This would be like a really close little circle of people they could go to when they've really been down and out, and somebody who's always believed in their path. They have very tight knit, very tight knit. This is somebody who would probably describe themselves as an introvert. They're not a social butterfly. This is somebody who keeps a very tight circle of people that they trust. So there's only a few here. Death and rebirth. I know that's about rebirth. I know that's about change. Every ending is just a new beginning. Logic. Yeah, somebody is incredibly, incredibly smart. Logic is invincible because in order to combat logic, you have to use it. I love this logic card with the chess pieces. It's absolutely awesome. I'm telling you, whoever's taking this journey, this is somebody who's really friggin' smart. Oh, that's awesome. This self-realization. What I just got told here is like, when somebody decided on whatever this journey was or this goal and working towards it, I keep feeling like this, damn, I wish I would have done this a long time ago. So I don't know what somebody's after here, and I don't know what somebody's planning. But it's like they wish they would have come to this conclusion a long time ago of whatever this goal is that they're working towards, whatever it is they're trying to build. I don't know if they feel like they wasted time by doing other things in their life. Nothing's a waste of time, guys. I keep saying it. Everything happens for a reason. I believe it. It all takes us to where we're supposed to go. If you wind up in some weird-ass random job, it's because you're supposed to be there. There's something about that thing that you're doing. There's a skill or an experience that you are supposed to have or obtain that will help to carry you through when you move into the future into something else. You will be able to call upon that and build on it. Everything happens for a reason. So I feel like this person's sort of kicking themselves for not doing whatever this is sooner, especially once the blessings start coming, because I do feel like they're big. They're very big blessings that will very much change somebody's life in a very positive way. And it's like, God, why didn't I do this sooner? Because you weren't supposed to. And because if you would have tried it sooner, you would not have had the skills to build on to obtain as much success as you're obtaining now. Everything happens for a reason, and divine timing always comes into play. We have ego here. I'm going to grab another one. That's the last one. Imagination. Imagination. I keep feeling like somebody has had to go through, with this ego card, I keep feeling like somebody's had to go through an experience of building up their self-esteem. And I do feel like it's ongoing, and I do feel like there's been times when they've had setbacks in whatever this journey is, that piece of things has been tested too. It's like, oh my God, did I make the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? You know, did I screw up? I do feel like somebody's been tested in that way. Imagination. Imagination is the soil that brings dreams to life. Look at that imagination card, guys. It's freaking gorgeous. Like, somebody is bringing a dream to life. I think it's something that most people would not be able to attain or would not know how to sort of go about doing if they had wanted to do it. Like I said, this person, whoever this is somebody who is exceptionally intelligent, exceptionally smart. They're very diligent too. They've learned from a lot of lessons in their past, things they were supposed to experience and go through, whether they were wins or failures, to be able to take them to the place that they are now, where they can put that logic to work and they can create something new. So they shouldn't be down on themselves. Like, when all this awesomeness comes about, they shouldn't be like, damn, I should have done this a long time ago. It would not have turned out the same. Everything happens for a reason. It happens exactly when it's supposed to. So this big, beautiful blessing could only come now. It could only come at this time. It couldn't come before. This person had to experience all of these things to be able to accumulate this intelligence, these experiences, this knowledge and this wisdom, and this drive and passion for success. They had to go through all of it to become the person that they are. And that's what's driving them to find the success in this situation. I do have to grab a tarot deck for this read. So what deck? Ooh, I love this one. This is one of my new ones. And I absolutely love this deck. So Spirit, can you please bring us some more clarification on this read? We had a little pile that wanted to come out Five of Wands. Competition. I keep feeling competition, competitive. This has been a rocky journey. You really have to be on your game. It's easy to trip up in whatever this person is doing. And this is why a lot of people don't find the same success that this person does. You have to be smart to be able to tangle with whatever this is. It's complicated. Whatever it is that somebody's into, it has lots of intricacies. And there are people who understand it and can take advantage of it. And if you're not on your game and you don't know what you're doing and you haven't done your homework and your research, it is very easy to get taken advantage of and to lose big time. The Queen of Cups. They got a support system. I get pulled back to love. This Queen of Cups does not belong to who's going through this journey. This is somebody close to them. This is somebody who is loving. This is somebody who is supportive. Like I said, this person has a very tight circle. This person does not keep a lot of acquaintances. They don't have a huge pile of friends all over the place. A big social media kind of following. This is somebody who has, you can probably count on one hand the people that this person trusts to tell their personal business to or to confide in. And this Queen of Cups does represent one of them. It is a softer feminine energy. So it's somebody who's been supportive along the way, emotionally supportive. And I keep feeling like a you can do this, you can do this. So this is what somebody tells this person. I believe in you. You can do this. I support you in this journey. Ten of Pentacles. This may be a partner or this may be a family member, because I feel family with this Ten of Pentacles, family life, a very tight family unit. Very tight family unit. So like I said, this might be a family member who they've always been able to confide in. This might be a person who they're building family with, like a lover or a spouse with that Ten of Pentacles. Because I do feel like what they're trying to build is not just for them. It's like there are other energies, these close energies that they keep, the ones on the one hand, those very close people. Their plan is to be able to share their blessings with these people. They want to help everybody's life be better. Six of Pentacles, they're a generous person. They want to be able to give as well. So this is not about one person becoming rich, living a rich life, and ignoring everybody who's close to them. No, this is about somebody who's looking at the bigger picture and for those close to them to help benefit. So this might be, spouse and children and building a family unit there. But I don't think it would be confined to that. I do feel something that has to do with family, their family. So this might be parents, it might be siblings or something like that. This is somebody who wants enough to be able to give to others. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles tends to represent independence, abundance, happiness. But even in this, I feel like this person's building it. They might have emotional support, but they're the ones who are doing the work to build. And I do feel like, I gotta tell you, I do feel like it's financial. Whatever this is going to be a big financial change and a big financial boon. But this person doesn't want to be alone in it. This person, like I said, they would describe themselves as an introvert. They're not a social butterfly, but the people they keep close to them mean more to them than anything. So it's important to share it. So let's grab a few more here and see what we got going on. The Empress. The Empress. So the Empress is all about abundance. It's about abundance. It's about personal growth. I gotta tell you too, there is a dual meaning in this. I get pulled back to the Love card. So I do feel like this speaks to somebody else in this person's life who's been, I keep seeing example. Because I'm going to show you this card. And the little Empress bunny is up on the tree trunk and there's the little bunnies around her. And they're looking up to her there. So I keep seeing example in this card. So this person has had an example to follow. And this is somebody close to them. This is one of these love connections that they value very closely. This could be a parent. But I also feel like their journey is one of personal growth as well. Their journey is one of evolution. And maybe of healing, because I do feel emotions have been tested along the way with this person's sort of belief in their journey, with their conviction, with their belief in their self, that they can attain what it is they're looking for. We do have the Devil card here too. The Devil card, though, is not tied to these other ones. I keep getting told past, 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 past. I don't know if this is connections from the past, if this is emotional things left over from the past. Maybe failures that have happened even with this journey, because I do feel there have been setbacks in this journey, and it's like those little things that sort of stay in the back of your mind that make you go, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? But this person, whoever's going through this, their intuition is telling them exactly how this is going to turn out. Their intuition is like, this is going to turn your wheel of fortune. This is the thing that you need to do to bring a lot of prosperity to your home, to your situation that you can share with others should you choose. Trust your intuition. I know as readers we say it a lot, and it probably sounds really corny, but it's absolutely true. This person needs to trust their intuition. They have all the tools that they need, and they are most definitely manifesting this turn of their wheel of fortune. The Six of Cups. I have to tell you what I feel in the Six of Cups. I don't know, usually it's sort of blast from the past, something from the past, cycles. I feel the good times. I know that sounds silly, but that's what my guys are telling me. The good times, abundance. And I'll show you. They got this little cache of cups there, and the trees, the squirrels. And that's what I feel like that's what somebody's coming into. That's the cycle that somebody's about to come into. It's a cycle of abundance. It's a cycle of having plenty. I think this person has been through cycles where they have nothing. And they've had to figure out a way to scrape by. And it's probably been pretty damn hairy and pretty damn scary. And this would be, and that's why we have toddlerhood, and all of this change and this positivity and these blessings feel like magic to somebody. Because I think this is a wealth that somebody never really believed that they could attain or would not be able to really truly imagine. It's something that they desired, but I don't feel like they've come from a place of it. And I feel like they've come from some really dark times of doing without. So that's why it's going to kind of seem like magic when this transformation takes place. The Page of Pentacles says good news on the way. Pentacles does tend to speak to finance. So this change might be coming quite soon. The Five of Swords. I got told the word doubt. Okay, the Five of Swords can also represent winning at the cost of others. On one of my decks, the Gilded Tarot, I always think of it as like a spider face sometimes. If you watch The Office, you know what I'm talking about. Michael Scott, he always screws up sayings, and one of them was she cut off her nose to spider face instead of to spite her face. This is doubt will screw you. This is what this card is saying. Doubt will screw you. Don't give in to doubt, because it's like spider facing. It's gonna screw you over. It's gonna take you away from your goals. So when this melancholy sets in and you have this doubt and this fear that maybe I'm not doing the right thing, or maybe I'm not moving in the way I'm supposed to, do not give in to that. Do not give in to that. Trust your intuition. It's telling you this is going to work out. Your intuition knows what it's talking about because the cards are backing it up and Spirit is backing it up. The Two of Pentacles, stay balanced. Stay balanced during all of this. Stay balanced. Don't let the stress, don't let the worries, don't let whatever the setbacks are or the doubts throw you off and maybe cause a little bit of maybe emotional chaos or anything that spills over into the rest of your life with these positive, caring connections. It's like belief in yourself, because I keep feeling, especially from that Queen of Cups, whoever that represents to somebody, and cups can be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I keep feeling like this is somebody who said, I believe in you, I believe in you, I believe in you. So the Queen of Cups believes in you. You need to believe in yourself. Spirit believes in you. Your intuition is telling you you're doing the right thing. Believe in your journey and believe in your choices. Because you know it's coming about. You know this change is coming. Like deep down, you know. Trust that deep knowing. Trust it. The Knight of Wands. So, the Knight of Wands, when he represents a person, he can represent somebody who's a little brash, somebody who's a little rash, somebody who can act without thinking. Don't be impulsive. Do not be impulsive at this time. Stick with your plan is what the cards are saying. Stick with your plan. Do not be impulsive. That Knight of Wands, I get told to look at the Devil card. That will also screw you. This Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands. These are things that can stall out your journey or threaten to hinder your journey. Do not be rash. Do not give in to doubts. Three of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. Even if you find you're going through a bit of a rough time or a bit of heartache, a bit of worry, a bit of doubt, even in the Three of Swords, I don't see breakup. I don't see heartbreak. I keep seeing like doubt and fear, heavy emotions that weigh you down and that are heavy on your heart. The Five of Pentacles. And don't feel like everything's going to crap. Don't feel like you're doing without. Don't feel like you've made the wrong choice or you've screwed yourself in some way, because your recognition and reward for your faith, your persistence, all of your knowledge, all of your homework, everything you've done is about to come to pass. Is going to come to pass. You will be rewarded for that. The Queen of Wands. I do feel your energy in this Queen of Wands. It's a little bit more feminine. It's a little bit softer. But it's somebody who takes leadership and ownership of their life. It's also, this Queen of Wands tends to be somebody who is intuitive too. You are very intuitive. You know this is going to turn out the way that you want it to. Follow this. Follow this. Follow your passion. Whatever this is that you know is going to work out, that your intuition is telling you is going to work out. Keep going. Your faith in this thing and all your hard work is about to be vindicated when it comes forward. The Wheel of Fortune, a second time. The Wheel of Fortune. Your Wheel of Fortune is turning. It is absolutely turning. You are about to have a time where you're able to release your burdens. Don't allow these burdens, and this is doubt. Don't allow burdens to weigh you down. You can see this fox is separated from those wands. He set them down to take a nap and rest. Set your burdens down. Release those burdens. Don't worry about this. This will take you where you need to go. You are well on your way. This Eight of Cups, you're well on your way. You're well on your journey. The Ten of Swords. I see a lot of transformation in the Ten of Swords in this card. I know it usually represents a disappointing ending, but one that benefits you in the long run. I'm going to show you this card though. All I see is like transformation. Transformation, transformation, transformation. And the Six of Swords. Yeah, release this doubt and have faith that you are on the right path. Absolutely. Two of Wands. It's like you've chosen this path, but you're just waiting for something you have no control over to come forward. You're waiting. You're waiting for good news. Well, the Page of Pentacles says you're getting good news. So you've chosen this path. You are committed to this path. Have faith in the choices that you've made and all the hard work that you've done. You're very smart. You're extremely smart. The Lovers, you do have good support close to you and people who believe in you as well. Knight of Cups, you're about to have a victory. There it is. So the Knight of Cups is usually an emotional victory, something that brings a lot of happiness. And we have the World card. The World card is rewards from the universe, but not ones that just fall into your lap. It's not luck. These are ones that you have to earn. So everything you've been through in life, all the hard work that you've put into this journey, all the faith that you've had that this is going to work out the way that your intuition tells you it's going to work out, by sticking with it, this is your reward. It's the change that comes forward. It's that Page of Pentacles, that good news. It's the blessings that start to come forward, this change in your life. And once they come, they just start coming. It just starts coming, like it's a huge change. And it's like a snowball of your Wheel of Fortune turning, and it's going to feel like magic. I just keep feeling that. I get pulled back to look at toddlerhood, and it just feels like magic. This change, this transformation that's coming in your life. So do not give in to doubt during this time. Stay strong. Believe in your goal. Like that star coin is your goal. Believe in the goal. Believe in the cause. Your intuition, like the High Priestess, your intuition is telling you you've done the right thing, and this will be a win for you. Believe what your intuition is telling you, because it's absolutely telling you the truth. Alrighty guys, have a great day.